Wizard, that you've got a lot of wizardry in you, that you can do a lot of things, you can see into the future, that you can put a hex on people.
Well, I can take, for an example, to show you my power, some silver paper.
Cigarette paper?
Yeah, and I can wet it and fold it and hand it to me. And this is gold. I don't know if this will work. Everything silver paper?
Might have some silver. Hold on a second. Let me see.
Somebody.
Tom, you haven't got any. Oh, here we are.
I can take this right here, for example, and you tell the people the truth. If it don't work, I don't know, maybe on 1,000. I can take this here, and I can fold it up like this. And now you can give me your hand, and I can say, you just watch me and you concentrate. That paper's going to get warm. So warm until it'll start smoking. And that paper will keep on until it gets hot. Do you feel it?
Do I feel it? Can I just see it for a second?
Somebody from the audience? Got a lady, come here real fast. Any lady, come here. Any lady. No.
Here's one. Here we are.
Come here, young lady.
Here we are.
Just take your hand and hold this. Quick before it cools off. Is that hot?
It's quite hot. I'm not fooling. I'm not fooling.
Is it hot? Yeah. Is it hot? Yeah. Okay.
He's a wizard. Thank you. Oh, it's still hot.
Well, a lot of people don't realise that, you know, before the rumble in the jungle, Muhammad Ali, you know, visited a witch, which was said to have weakened George Foreman. George Foreman, of course, being a well-known Christian and a preacher now. He came back and won the world title again at the age of about 45. That was like around about 1990, if you remember. And so obviously Muhammad Ali stood up for a lot of social injustices. Just in a way, you could probably say like TB Joshua today. Maybe he's given back $50,000 or $100,000 a year. He's got a building company. I think apparently he helps certain communities. But compared to what you're actually, you know, told to bring with you, you know, when you're visiting that church for the first time, I think it's something like $2,000 to visit TB Joshua's church. And if you calculate, you know, the money that that guy's generating, it's millions of dollars a year. And so you can see that, you know, they call it traditionalist, religion, witchcraft. These type of things go on in Africa, are taught in schools. Now it's obviously up to the children to choose what they're going to follow. But, you know, unfortunately, this is the social makeup in Africa, and you know, that's just a fact. You know, I don't think that Muhammad Ali, or i.e. Cassius Clay is his real name, made it to heaven because he didn't preach the gospel. Me personally, I don't care what colour Jesus was, if he's black or white. The thing is that he didn't believe that Jesus said, or Yeshua said, who he said he was. He's the Messiah. He's the Son of God. He didn't preach the gospel about the death and resurrection of Yeshua, Jesus Christ. He was a magician. He obviously was a sinner. And you can empathise with him about the social injustices that the black African slaves, you know, met mostly in America. But you know, the true Christian spirit is to repent and to show forgiveness and mercy, because God is merciful. But who's preaching that these days? You know, who's preaching about the mercy of God? And God is just as well. So, you know, any injustices that's been done, just like they're saying that there's injustices in South Africa, well, there's black devils now that are doing just the same and even worse than what the so-called white devils in America used to do 150, 200 years ago or so. So, yeah, we just got to get things in perspective, you know. If we're true Christians, we got to show mercy, we got to show humanity that we can be together and repent and live as one. One love, one God. Shalom.